Hey Fireflies! I hope you guys are doing absolutely incredible today. So today we are going to be doing our April tarot readings. I know this month has literally flown by, so we're gonna do one for every single astrological sign today. So we're gonna be doing one card with our Wheel of the Year tarot. And then we are also going to be doing one card with our Spirit Oracle. These two decks are my absolute favorite out of every single deck that I have. So we're going to be using those today. Before we begin, I do want to give a shout out to partnering today with Temu. So Temu is an online shopping platform that has incredibly competitive prices, some incredibly amazing products for a super affordable price. So basically, I was actually kind of shocked at how good the quality of their products is, considering they are extremely cheap. I was very, very surprised. There was a couple of things that they gave me that I'm actually going to be showing you guys today. And so I was actually very surprised at the quality of how good it is compared to how cheap it is. I don't think I've seen prices this cheap for any kind of sportswear ever. If any of you guys follow me on Instagram, you know that I'm a huge gym rat and I cycle through gym wardrobe constantly. And so, but I can't justify paying $30, $40, $50 for a sports bra. It's ridiculous in my opinion, personally. And so, especially because of the quality that it is too. But they have incredible quality, and each bra was like $5. So and it's literally the same exact quality that I have gotten when I paid 30, 40, 50 for a sports bra. It's the same quality. It's absolutely insane. So I do want to really quick mention that they do have a spring sale going on right now, and there's some products that are up to like 90% off. So I do recommend giving them a check out. I have a link for you guys for their website down in the description below as well, that you guys can use to go check everything out. And so you guys can use this code right here. The code is OFF8423, and you'll get 30% off your items. So I think that's actually an incredible deal. But let me go ahead and show you guys everything that they have very kindly given me. So the first thing are these earrings, which I think are super, super cute. I don't know if you guys have seen these kind before, but on the website I think they were like $2. That's ridiculously cheap. I've seen these kind of things at Kohl's for like 20-30 bucks. It's insane. And these were like $2-3. Crazy. And then they sent me this beautiful necklace. Let me see if I'll zoom. There we go. Look at how cool that is, guys. It's a really cool phoenix. And you'll see these earrings too. But they sent me that, and then they sent me this little head dress thing. I mean, I obviously picked everything out because I wanted it, but look at how cool this is. Isn't this cute, guys? Should I wear this for the rest of the video? You know what, I'll just wear it right now. Alright, and then next they sent me a few rings that I really liked. So let me show you guys that one. And then they sent me this one. It's called an Ouroboros. If you guys have ever heard of an Ouroboros, it's a snake eating its own tail. Hopefully my camera is like gonna zoom in for you. And this one as well. Very, very pretty. Next, this little moonstone ring. And lastly, this one right here. All very pretty rings. Next, I really wanted a very fluffy fan, which this one is really cool because it has one of those little Asian luck things for it too, but this I actually got for a ASMR video that I'm going to be making for you guys. So it's actually super, super cool. I really, really like it. And I'm actually going to take this off because it's kind of getting in my way right now. And then I did order a pair of black tennies because, well, gym rat. And this quality is actually pretty good. I would definitely, these are actually just really good gym shoes, so I would recommend them. And next, the sports bras, which I was really surprised about the quality. So there's like this pink sports bra, and like I said, this is actually really thick, good material, which, like I said, guys, I was so happily surprised about how good this quality is. Like, very happily surprised. For the price, it's just unbeatable. And then this little sports bra right here. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you would have seen I've worn this already as well. Absolutely amazing. Next, I have some leggings. These were super, super cool. And the best part is all my ladies who are gym rats, they make your butt pop. Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. And you guys will see the links for all these products if you like any of them below. So you can just click on that and then enter the code that I mentioned earlier to get 30% off. And then just like these ones, they sent me some black ones like it too. So these are the same leggings, you know, gym leggings that also make your booty pop. So, and a couple other things that I want to mention to you guys. Again, these are on very, very low price. And so with Temu as a shopping app, they offer free shipping. They have free returns up to 90 days. They accept all major credit cards. They have this kind of like pay later program as well, and they accept electronic payments too. So that, I believe, is everything I wanted to mention about Temu. So yeah, guys, the quality is actually really, really good for all these products. The price is insanely low for all of them. So if you guys do want to check it out, again, this is Temu. Thank you so much to Temu for partnering with me on this video. I am so grateful to you guys for sending me such incredible stuff. And so it was like, it's actually super, super cool how good the quality is and how low the price is. So if you guys like any of these items, definitely go down into the links below and check them out. And if you just want to order some of your own stuff, you know, go down to the link below, click on that, and remember to hit the discount code right here, off 8423, for your 30% off. So thank you again to Temu. And with all that being said, let's get on to our tarot. Okay, guys, so first and foremost, we're going to start with our Aries and see what April has in store for you guys. So like we always do, we're going to start with our Wheel of the Year tarot, and we're going to be pulling one card to see how the month is going to be going for you guys. So let's see what April has in store for you, my dear Aries. Oh, this is such a sweet card, 10 of Cups. So 10 of Cups is all about basically family, completion, happiness, celebration. This is a card that leads to marriage or can show marriage. This is a card of basically reaping your rewards. This is a card of true and complete happiness. This is a card of basically everything is exactly where it needs to be. This is a card of joy, fulfillment, good and happy emotions. This is basically a card showing you that everything is basically peaches and cream, or it will be. So it is very possible that you guys have had a pretty turbulent March, which many of us have, believe me, my dear Aries. And this showing that April is going to be a lot easier, a lot better, and a lot more calm for you guys. So that is absolutely awesome. Now let's see what our spirit animal oracle has to say as well. Be playful. I don't think I've ever pulled this card, guys. So look at how cool it is, the Sandpiper Spirit. Be playful, my Aries. Let's see what more we can get out of this little card. Sandpiper. Yeah, I don't think I've ever pulled this card. Okay, so Sandpiper. Be playful. Sandpipers are like cute little clowns. That's so cute. Poking their beaks into sand before darting off to chase the waves. The appearance of a sandpiper spirit is a sign that now is the time to engage your playfulness. Dramatic pause. Whatever tasks you have before you, perform them with the lightness of being. Explore the familiar, discovering the new in the old. Who knows what treasures await you when you let yourself laugh and have fun. Sandpiper spirit, happy and curious nature, can help you feel rejuvenated as you remember your ability to run, fly, and dance playfully. So my dear Aries, with both of these cards at play, I'm guessing that there's going to be a lot of time for celebration, a lot of events for celebration, and playfulness. So whatever happens, remember to be playful, remember to have fun, remember to just enjoy life. Okay, my dear Aries, so looks like for you, it is going to be a fabulous, fabulous month. I hope you guys enjoy it. Okay, so now we are going to move on to our Taurus. And let's see what April has in store for my dear Tauruses, Taurians, one of those. There's no way. Oh my goodness, maybe I didn't like reshuffle it enough, but looks like for my dear Taurus, you guys are also going to have a very celebratory month. That is absolutely crazy, but super, super cool. So yeah, so my dear Tauruses, Taurians, we just pulled this card for Aries, and looks like a lot of celebration, a lot of happiness, a lot of good emotions, completion of something, marriage, proposals, basically everything that has to do with good emotions, everything that has to do with celebrations, happiness, family, and just overall this feeling of goodness. That's what April is signifying for you guys. So if you're waiting for something to be completed, it's going to be completed. If you have been working hard and haven't seen an end, here's your end. If you are awaiting something, the answers are coming. The answers are here. So April is going to be a fabulous time for you guys. It's going to be time to celebrate, to be happy, and I guess the best piece of advice is just to cherish every single moment that you guys have in April. So it's going to be a good month for you guys. Now let's see what our Spirit Oracle cards have for you guys. I'm going to shuffle these a little bit more, because if we get the Sandpiper Spirit again, I don't know what I want to do, guys. Okay. Chameleon Spirit. Act as if. So I am very positive that many of you guys understand that this what act as if is. If you want something, fake it till you make it. That is a great saying, and it's very true. Act as if. Do what you can. So, let's see, Chameleon Spirit. Chameleon Spirit shares her gift with you today to prepare you for changes that will greatly benefit you. Outer conditions are changing, and you're required to come into harmony with them so you can co-create your greatest dream. Let's see, feeling sensitive? Good, because that will come in handy, enabling you to determine how best to adapt to your environment and the people in it, while at the same time maintaining your integrity and inner equilibrium. Even if you feel like you're in uncharted territory, Chameleon Spirit has complete faith in your ability to fit in and learn the lay of the land, adapting as necessary. This is a fortunate time to act as if and do as others do until the new ways feel familiar and completely natural. Life is offering you a great lesson now. Adapting isn't about losing yourself. It's about learning how to dance with others. So, my dear Taurians, so it looks like there's going to be a ton of room for celebration. It looks like you guys are manifesting the exact life that you want. And now it's just going to be time to act as if and adapt to your new environment. And it's very possible that with all the new changes that are going on, even though they are good, they could be very unfamiliar to you guys. So this is probably going to be a time of you guys adapting to all the good that's actually happened to you and that is happening to you. So it could also possibly mean that there has been so many good things that are happening to you guys that you're just so in disbelief of everything and you don't know how to take it in. And so this month can also be about you just accepting everything incredible coming into your life and also understanding that, yes, you do deserve it. Okay, you've worked hard, you've busted your butt, and now it's time to reap the rewards and you deserve it. All right, my dear Taurians, I hope that you guys have a fabulous April. Looks like it's going to be very, very good for you guys. So act as if and enjoy. Okay, so now we are going to be moving on to our Geminis. All right, my dear Geminis, if I get the 10 of Cups again, I'm going to be very stunned. Looks like it's going to be a very good month for everybody. All right, Geminis, let's see what April has in store for you guys. Oh, this is a very different card than 10 of Cups. So 6 of Swords. Looks like you guys are going to be leaving something behind, moving on, moving forward. This can signify, well, so 6 of Swords is you making the decision to leave or to move forward with something. Perhaps a situation may happen that's going to force you to come to this conclusion or this decision, but this isn't a bad card. This card just signifies that you finally learned your lesson and it's time for you to move forward and it's time for you to move on. And you understand everything that happened. You have fully learned your lesson and you're ready to move forward. And this card is very bittersweet because sometimes we are so comfortable and we just don't want to move on, but internally we just know that it's going to be what's best for us, and so we just have to. So it looks like for you, my dear Geminis, you have learned your lesson with whatever it is in life and you're finally ready to move forward. You're finally ready to leave whatever you need to leave and you're ready to start a new chapter in your life. So there's also going to be a lot of logic here in this month, so it looks like you guys are going to be more than likely logically thinking about everything when you're leaving or moving forward, which is a very good thing. But I would really recommend that you guys also listen to your intuition, because intuition isn't thought, it's your gut feeling. It's not emotions. Intuition is your gut feeling of what your higher self or what your soul is telling you to do. So obviously, yes, use logic too, but listen to your intuition as well. So remember that both of these things play a very crucial part in moving forward. But yeah, moving forward is going to be leaving something behind. And the thing is don't look back. Obviously, you can see here that this man here, he's not looking back. He's just looking forward into where he's going. So don't look back. Once you made the decision, keep moving forward. There's no reason to look back. It's now in the past. And let the past stay in the past, especially if it's all completely resolved. There's no point in digging anything up. So let's see what our Spirit Oracle has to say to that, my dear Geminis. Oh, this is a cute one. Nightingale Spirit. Love is all around. So if we're playing it with this card, it looks like no matter what you guys are leaving, you're being supported. Love is all around you, and you are being supported in your decision. So let's see what we have in a little bit more context. In the darkness of night, Nightingale Spirit sings her song of love and hope, a harbinger of dawn to remind you that the sun will rise again soon. You are so loved, and the illumination song of the Nightingale Spirit calls you to a new level of self-awareness and connection with the light. Yes, there is shadow and darkness, but love and prosperity exist everywhere, even in the seeming emptiness of space, darkness, and the starless night. Hearken to the message, letting the music of the Nightingale song remind you that love is all around. Feel it and trust in tomorrow's light, renewing your ability to recognize that the spaces that appear empty are filled with love and abundance. Illumination will happen soon. So honestly, I think this card works perfectly with this one, because it's letting you know that whatever decision you guys make, it's the right one. Obviously, the one of moving forward and moving on, even though it may seem dark, even though it may seem like you don't know where to turn, the best thing to have right now is hope and trust that you are moving in the right direction. Trust yourself, trust the energy around you, and keep moving forward. You know, this is going to be this time of trusting yourself. Trusting yourself, trusting that everything is going to work out exactly in your favor, okay? And just know that everything's moving exactly where you need it to go, all right? So with that being said, Geminis, I hope that you guys are very strong people. I know you guys are going to have a great month, and remember to stick to your decision. If you make a decision, stick with it. Keep moving forward, don't look back, and understand that the universe has your back. Okay, my Geminis? I hope you guys have an incredible April. Okay, so now we are going to move on to our Cancers. All right, my dear Cancers, let's see what our tarot cards have in store for you guys. Oh, interesting. The Hermit. Looks like you guys are going to be having some time of solitude. I see. So, Hermit is obviously solitude. It's kind of this card that shows huge introspection. It's where we're not concerned with the world around us. It's where we don't really want to be concerned with the world around us. Or it's very possible that we are going to be forced to go into solitude because we need to realize something, we need to do some introspection, and we need to do some deep inner work. So for you, my dear Cancers, it looks like you guys are going to have to do some deep internal work. Maybe there's some kind of emotions or traumas within you, or something, some kind of higher calling that you guys have that you're going to be figuring out in April. The Hermit is all about solitude. It's all about getting that rest, that peace, alone, away from everybody and everything, and away from the craziness of the world, to be at one with yourself and figure yourself out first. Figure out what you want, what you desire, where you want to go. What are your goals? What are your next plans of action? This card is all about going within and figuring out yourself. Okay, so definitely utilize the April's energy and everything you guys have going on. Utilize that to go within and listen to yourself. Listen to what it is that you truly feel you want to do. Now is going to be the time to stop running away, and it's going to be the time to face yourself. Okay, so if you've been running away from yourself for the last while, more than likely, either you're going to yourself choose to go into a kind of a little mini isolation period, or you're going to be forced to do it. But typically the Hermit is all about, one way or another, you coming to this conclusion yourself, one way or another. So this is also a card of meditation, spiritual practices. You may be going into deep meditation, or you may be starting some kind of new spiritual practices as well that are going to kind of take you away from the world and bring you within. So this card is all about going within your true self, going within yourself to figure yourself out. So seems like it's going to be a huge learning experience for you, my dear Cancers. So let's, at least internally. So let's see what we have from our spirit oracles. Let's see what they have to say about this for April. Badger Spirit. Be fearless and bold. So let's see what this is, number 4 as well. So let's see what we have here. Alright, so be fearless and bold. Badger Spirit rejoices at your persistence and commitment to what is true for you. Whatever you seek, your tenacity and faith in your partnership with Spirit is paying off, and the results will soon coalesce into form in your world. The gift of Badger Spirit is the surety that taking a risk now and being courageous, fearless, and bold will yield wondrous results. This is a time to harness your will and apply it consistently to the pursuit of your dreams. Know that no matter the temporary outer conditions, you will manifest your desires in divine timing and in the form that Spirit deems best for you. Badger Spirit says that you have what it takes to get what you want. So assert yourself, be fearless, and be bold. Shining your light as your purpose calls you into the world. New relationships are also given in green light right now. Don't be afraid to make the first move. Badger Spirit loves your brave and mighty heart. So this is a very interesting and very unique combination. So it seems like whatever is going to happen this month, your intuition and your tenacity is going to lead you guys very, very far. So this could be, maybe you guys going into solitude and being fearless that way. Maybe you guys have been afraid to be alone, or this can also mean maybe you're breaking up with somebody, or there's a breakup and you have been scared to do that and to go into this solitude, but you're finally going to just do it. So there is a lot of different things that can happen here, but whatever kind of lesson there is here to learn, it looks like you guys are going to be doing it very courageously. So this is a month to be courageous, to be bold, to basically know that this is you. This is you, and that's okay to be you. So, and if it means to be courageous and bold in solitude and on your own, you know, this can also mean maybe you guys are finally going to be doing something for yourself. Or maybe you're going to finally be doing everything that you have always wanted, but it's going to be in solitude and it's going to be alone. So, I mean, whatever's in store for you guys, I guess you're going to find out, but it seems like it's going to be very, very beneficial for you guys with learning and learning about yourself. So I hope you guys have a fabulous April, and yeah, let me know how it goes. I'm very, very curious about this. So yeah, let me know, guys. Let me know. All right, my dears, now we are going to move on to our Leos. All right, my dear Leos, let's see what we have in store for you for April. So far, it's been a really interesting tarot reading for everyone. And it continues. So we have the Hermit again. Wow. So it looks like, my dear Leos, along with our Cancers, are going to be very solitude based in April. It looks like this is going to be a month of reflection, internal battle conquering. It's going to be basically a month of being within yourself instead of without. You know, it's going to be a month of complete internal learning, being alone, learning things about you, your past perhaps, about who you are as a person. The Hermit is also self-reflection, and it's going to be, so it seems like for you guys as well, the month of April is going to be figuring everything out about yourself. You know, the Hermit is solitude, so you're gonna more than likely be away from everybody and just with yourself and figuring yourself out. This can be about anything. This can be about what you want to do in life, about how you are, you know, spiritually. Maybe you're going through some kind of internal traumas that you want to fix and figure out. So it seems like this is going to be a month for you guys as well to do some deep self-reflection. So whether you're doing it alone or whether the universe is going to make it happen for you. So this can be completely self-made, or this is going to be made by the universe in your favor though, because apparently there's something that you need to focus on more internally than externally. So with that being said, let's see what the Spirit Animal Oracle has to say for you guys. This has been a trippy reading so far. Very trippy. Let's see what... Okay. Scarab Beetle Spirit. Look at that. So magic works through you guys. So let's see what our little handy dandy book has to say about that. Magic works through you guys, my dear Leos. Oh, that's crazy. So the Sandpiper was actually like the one right before that. That's crazy, crazy reading so far, guys. Okay, so magic works through you. In ancient Egypt, the scarab beetle was revered, for the creative magic of scarab beetle spirit reminds us that we can bring forth something extraordinary seemingly out of thin air. Whenever you let your creativity flow through you, my dear Leos, scarab beetle spirit reminds you that the spirit has given you a gift of infinite potential. You have an ally as you fashion something new or repurpose the old. The spirit co-creates with you, channeling energy through you so that you feel replenished and vitalized as you make magic with what is at hand. Now's the time for great optimism, for you can accomplish anything that you desire and your creative endeavors will come to fruition. Miracles, opportunities, abundance, and love will appear seemingly out of nowhere as you allow spirit to work through you and magically manifest what you need. So my dear Leos, it seems like everything that you have been wanting is going to come, and whatever you want to manifest, you're going to manifest 100%. And it looks like you're more than likely is going to be something that has to do with your solitude. So it's very possible that you're going to actually manifest whatever you want through solitude, and perhaps maybe like getting closer to your higher self, or getting more in tune with yourself and who you are, and that's going to make manifesting things a lot easier for you. But nonetheless, it seems like it's going to be a very interesting month for you, my dear Leos. So it seems like lots of solitude, but at the same time, manifesting things left and right. So congratulations, Leos. This is actually super incredible. I'm very happy for you guys. So enjoy your April. Now we shall move on to our Virgos. All right, my dear Virgos, let's see what the month of April has in store for you guys. Okay, now don't be scared. This is personally my favorite card. The Tower card. Now, let's not freak out. I know that most Virgos are very rational people anyway. So I'm glad that, as if anyone got this card, I'm glad it was, an earth sign. But so the Tower card basically means that you're about to start over in your life. Basically, what has not been serving you is going to crumble down completely to the point where you're not even going to have to worry about it, and it's going to completely dissolve, and you're going to get a completely brand new start with whatever it is. So with that being said, whatever has been holding you guys back, whatever you have been on the fence about, whatever is going on in your life right now that seems very, back and forth, it's more than likely going to end completely. So whatever in your life has been not 100%, you can definitely expect it to break down completely, burn to ashes, and basically giving you a chance to start anew. So April is going to be an incredible month for you guys. It's going to be, since this is a major arcana card, April is going to be a very important month for you guys, it seems like. So whatever is going to be crumbling down, don't try to save it, basically, is what this card is telling you. Don't try to save it, because it needs to break down in order for you to grow. So with that being said, my dear Virgos, don't be frightened. This is a great card. This marks a brand new start, kind of like a new cycle. It's going to start in your guys' life in April. So don't hold on to anything that's leaving or breaking down. It's time to completely scrap all of that and start fresh. And start new. Start with a new idea. Start with something new. Maybe if it's like the same thing, it needs to be completely remodeled and redone. You know what I mean? Don't try to save anything old. Completely scrap it and start with a fresh new look. Fresh new thing. Something new, something fresh, because it's really going to benefit you guys. So with that, let's see what our Spirit Oracle cards have to say. That's super cool. That's my favorite card out of the whole deck, and it's not a frightening card. It's seriously probably one of the most powerful cards in the deck. Oh, this is perfect. So you have the Dragonfly Spirit. Hopefully my camera, there you go. Dragonfly Spirit. Truth transcends illusion. And I think this works perfectly with this card, because it seems like all illusions are going to break down completely in April for you guys, and truth is going to come out, and this can be, no matter what, always look at this as a positive, because whatever is going to end in April for you guys is something that's been needing to end. It's been sucking your energy, and you know what? You just need to let it go. It is not, just letting it go with an open heart is really going to do wonders for you guys. All right, so let's see what our Dragonfly Spirit has to say to you guys. Oh, it's a long one. Okay, so Dragonfly Spirit is here to remind you of the wisdom and truth available at all times in hidden realms. Just as a dragonfly catches your eye with its reflective wings and body, Dragonfly Spirit appears to tell you to pay attention to the truth beyond the illusion and recognize the insights that come seemingly out of nowhere, peeking through from behind the veil. In the realm of spirit, there is far more wisdom than you can perceive with your senses. And there's a deep knowing that you are not separate or alone, for a higher power recognizes you and loves you beyond measure. Fears dissipate as you realize you are embraced by the nurturing force that is everywhere, always in communication with you. Alighting when you are preoccupied, Dragonfly Spirit offers this message. You exist in unity with all, including the protective spirits who share their wisdom, and you are being nudged along the path your soul needs to travel to have the experiences it craves. So, with that being said, my dear Virgos, these cards form or flow kind of very perfectly together. Whatever is going to happen in April, it's necessary for your soul development and all development in your life, really. So take this with open arms. Honestly, this is probably, in my opinion, probably the best reading we've had so far, but I am that kind of crazy person that loves transformation. But I hope you Virgos have a beautiful April. It seems like there's going to be a lot of growth and a lot of wisdom on your path here shortly. So enjoy, my dear Virgos. All right, now, my dears, we shall move on to our Libras. And to my dear Libras, let us see what April has in store for you guys. So we have the Princess of Wands. I believe this is also known as the Page of Wands. And so with this one in particular, I'm pretty sure the Page of Wands, you can expect some kind of short travel. You can expect some kind of good news as well. You can expect a lot of communication here and there, perhaps negotiation as well. So Wands is always some kind of action, and here you can see like a lady kind of having, let me see if I can, there we go. She has a letter and she's looking far, far away. So it's definitely some kind of, perhaps awaiting some kind of news, or maybe you're waiting for some kind of answer that you're probably going to receive, or maybe you have sent off your question or your answer and you're waiting for a reply. So with that being said, let's see what we have, what else we can read. So good news and communication. So a Page of Wands can bring a creative enterprise or a job offer. While the status of the job may not be as high as you might expect, the overall package may appeal, or at least in theory. So as a person, it can be a talkative and entertaining individual that often turns up as a writer. So somebody who is charming, who is, very active, who can get bored easily, very entertaining, can come into your life. See what else. Good news about projects and any situation that requires negotiation. Basically a lot of communication as well. So good news, communication, short travel, Or it could, if it's a person, it could mean that you're going to meet a very exciting person that likes to talk, hang out, go on an adventure. But the only thing is that they will get bored quickly. So you either have to, step up to their game, or, they may leave very quickly. So seems like overall so far a pretty good month for you guys. Pretty good start, my dear Libras, but lots of communication, perhaps a lot of negotiating, lots of news, lots of talking, lots of meeting people, perhaps short travel, perhaps waiting for some kind of news. Let's see what else. Yeah, basically just lots of talking, my dears. Lots of talking for you guys. So figuring stuff out. Now, with that being said, let us see what the oracle cards have in store for you guys. So lots of talking. Let's see what kind of message we can get. Dear Spirit, bring a gentle touch. This is such a cute card. All right, my dear. So I feel like with going along with this card, I feel like for you guys in the month of April, it's probably going to be a very good idea with all this communication to just be gentle with everything, and perhaps maybe even be patient if you're waiting for an answer, or if you're waiting for some kind of communication to get back to you. I think this is going to be very important to be gentle with everybody to get exactly what you want, or exactly what you need, I guess is the best way to put it. So let's see what our dear Spirit has. So the time has come to be gentle and diplomatic when dealing with others. You might have found yourself in a situation where negotiations are necessary in order to reach your goal. Be mindful of the words you choose, but do not worry. Dear Spirit reminds you that you have the ability to be sure-footed and confident while showing humility and respect for others. You will find that your capacity for calm and grounded communication is heightened at this time. Follow the way of the dear Spirit and you will do well, gaining the respect of others and finding common ground that is pleasing to you. Remember that understanding others and their needs will be more powerful at this time than putting your own first. If you do that, you will be rewarded tenfold. So with these being perfectly aligned, all the negotiations that you guys are going to have, all the communication, I feel like it's going to be best if you put the other person first in order to really get what you want, So with that being said, enjoy your communication, enjoy your negotiations, and remember to give more than trying to take. Okay, if that makes sense. All right, my dear Libras, I hope you guys enjoy your April. Now, let us move on to our Scorpios. And let's see what the month of April has in store for my dear Scorpios. Now, I have Scorpio rising, so I'm very curious as to what April has in store. Well, I was kind of nervous a little bit about Virgo, but because I have a Virgo moon, so it looks like something's gonna be ending emotionally for me. Alright guys, let's see. Knight of Swords. My dear Scorpios. Knight of Swords. So, unfortunately, this is a card that I know very little about. Being honest, and so I am going to have to use my handy dandy little book here. Okay, so Knight of Swords, stress and truth. Oh man, there is nothing more stressful than that. Just kidding. The Knight of Swords is determined and driven. He has a strong sense of himself and his mission. He may be quirky and entertaining, an offbeat sense of humor, or with an offbeat sense of humor. And he may even dress in a distinctive way. Incisive, forthright, and intelligent, he makes a strong advocate and is prepared to fight for his beliefs. The The downside is that he often makes his mark, gets bored, and moves on. In relationships, he may cause drama but take no responsibility for reconciliation, leaving others to make peace while he's charging ahead with his next obsession. In work, he can show up in readings to represent auditors and other assessors, such as doctors, lawyers, or consultants who are hired to fire, not fix. In short, professionals who are adept at diagnoses, and whose opinions matter. Ultimately, though, you are the one who will have to deal with the outcomes. So, tax season, you could be doing your taxes in April, my dear Scorpios. That could be one thing. As the U in the card, expect the unexpected. How interesting. Expect the unexpected. As an influence, unpredictable, tempestuous times are ahead. You are in for a roller coaster drama of highs and lows. Sudden truths may come to light or underlying conflicts are exposed. This may be illuminating, stressful, or bewildering, depending on your position. This card often comes up to show disputes at work and tension with families and in romantic relationships. While you may not be responsible for the cause of the trouble, what counts now is how you recover. There is a way forward, but you may need to wait until the situation is more calm before you can make a move. Wow. Ain't that something? All right, wow. Well, alrighty, my dear Scorpios. It's going to be a very interesting April for you guys, that is for sure. A lot going on. A lot going on is like the best way I can put it. Expect the unexpected. If there's any kind of problems, understand that they are definitely fixable. And even though it is not your fault, the best you can do is learn from it and take the best action forward and just deal with it. You know, everything, my best piece of advice is everything happens for a reason. Okay, so don't freak out. Everything happens for a reason. Everything in life is either a blessing or a lesson, and all lessons are blessings in disguise. So no matter what happens, know that it's going to be a bumpy ride, but it's going to be interesting, full of learning lessons, and honestly pretty fun. I would feel like it's going to be very interesting, something very new, that's for sure. Very interesting. I would probably still say fun, but you know, I'm a very optimistic person, so I guess we'll see. With that being said, let's see what our spirit oracle has to say about this. Super intrigued. I haven't pulled that card in a very long time. Oh, this actually works so well. Fox Spirit, think on your feet. Honestly, it works perfect with this card because with everything that is going to happen, it seems like there's going to be a lot of events, and your guys' best friend is going to be your quick thinking, which Scorpios are very quick thinking people, so I'm not even worried. So with that being said, let's see. Be alert now, for Fox Spirit has appeared, and you are meant to move swiftly. Ooh, how that works perfectly with the first card. Let this clever spirit draw out your creativity as you adjust to rapidly changing circumstances with resilience, grace, and astuteness. Fox Spirit helps you think on your feet, using your best judgment and wits to help you slip into more dangerous situation. Yep, there you go. Now is not a time to be hesitant, but a time for swift action of mind. A time to think outside the box and notice the many ways in which you might make a move. Aware of your surroundings and always clear on what you deserve and wish to co-create. Trust that your cleverness, guided by Fox Spirit, will serve you well. Well, my dear Scorpios, this is going to be a month of being clever, being quick thinking, being quick-witted, being very, very, very quick with everything. There's not going to be time to think anything over. This is going to be a time to just make a snap decision and act. So, which it seems like it's going to be a lot happening, and it's going to require your full undivided intuition. So my best piece of advice, my dear Scorpios, is to use your intuition right now. Use your intuition and listen to it. Listen to it so strongly during April, because it seems like it's going to really, really help you guys out. So I'm very intrigued as to what we have in store for Scorpios, and you know, anyone who has a lot of planets in Scorpio or has a Scorpio rising or a moon in Scorpio. So we'll see. This should be an interesting month. You guys let me know afterwards, because I'm very curious. Okay. All right, Scorpios, I hope you have a great April. Okay. All right, my dears. Now we're going to move on to our Sagittarians. I finally learned how to say that correctly. I'm so proud of myself. All right, my dear Sagittarians. Let's see what April has in store for you guys. Oh my goodness. It's going to be a very interesting month for many of us. Death. Now, let's not freak out if you're freaking out. Okay, Sagittarians typically can be a bit fiery, so let me explain. Death is not at all a bad card. It just means very, very, very large changes, okay, my dear Sagittarians? So you guys are going to have a very big month ahead of you. This is probably going to be a very prolific cycle ending and starting in your guys' life. So, and I'm pretty sure there's going to be some kind of maybe eclipse possibly in April. So don't quote me on that though, but you guys are going to experience changes, very, very large, significant changes in your life. This can be, you know, the ending of a relationship, the ending of a job, and the start of something completely new. These are going to be very, very large changes. Maybe you're going to be selling your house or buying a house, or you're going to be going on a very large spiritual journey, or maybe you're just something is going to happen in your life that's going to just completely spark a whole new you. And you yourself as a person, you're going to change. So this can be so many different things, but as you can see in the background of right here, there's a fire. So it seems like it's very possible you guys are going to be setting your old life on fire, or something in your life on fire, and you're going to be changing it. Again, this can very well just be you as a person. You're going to change completely, and you're going to start living a completely different life. But nonetheless, April is going to be a very major shift for you guys, and this is going to start a completely new cycle in your guys' life. So with that being said, let's see what our Spirit Oracle cards have to say to you guys. See what they have. I guess I accidentally put 2 cards. Well, okay, well, we have the Koala Spirit, which says Spirit has a plan. And then we also have our Panther Spirit, reclaim your power. So I'm not sure how these 2 came out, but it looks like Spirit is telling you to have the Koala Spirit and the Panther Spirit. So reclaim your power and know that Spirit has a plan. So whatever change is going to happen, it's going to be so powerful to where even the cards are telling you guys that this is a very big shift. Oh my goodness, my dear Sagittarians, this is very big. All right, let's see what Koala Spirit has to say. In nature, the koala moves slowly through the branches of the eucalyptus tree, leisurely chewing the leaves, reminding us that life is not a race or a competition. Chasing around after every distraction can keep us from recognizing that we have all we need and that Spirit will always be there with gifts to sustain us. You're being asked to trust that by moving slowly with faith in the abundance that is everywhere, surrendering to a power greater than yourself, you will be able to experience the manifestation of your desire. As you take your time enjoying the riches available to you right now, sitting peacefully, you begin to radiate the joy and abundance you seek. Spirit is here to help you discover happiness, pleasure, and contentment, all gifts that are yours now and in the future. Have faith and trust in Spirit's plan for you, and know that you are loved and cherished. So with that being said, my dear Sagittarians, just be chill and have patience. Know that, let yourself be in the moment, okay? And trust that everything is going to turn out exactly the way you want it to. So let's see what our Panther Spirit has to tell us as well. It takes courage to face challenges, and right now, Panther Spirit is here to say that you are more brave than you think. Now is the time to take a risk and step into a different aspect of your being. Remember, we have changes. Speak as you have never spoken before. Act as you have always dreamed you might have the courage to act. Love fearlessly and fully, and expect to feel the adrenaline rush as you are initiated into a new, braver, bolder self. Panther Spirit says the time for dreaming about what you want to do is giving way to that first courageous act toward reclaiming your Panther Spirit and power. Your new identity may feel strange at first, but you have what it takes, and your soul wants this. Be bold. So it looks like everything is pointing to the fact that you guys are going to have a major shift, a major change, and you're going to change yourself as a person. And don't be scared to do so, ever. Whatever's going to change, be the person you've wanted to be. Understand that that's okay, okay? And you deserve it. You deserve to express who you truly are, okay? And don't ever feel sad or bad about that, because it's an incredible feeling. So with that being said, my dear Sagittarians, enjoy the change, embrace the new you, and remember to stop and smell the roses. All right, my dear Sagittarians, I hope you guys have a fabulous April, and let me know how it turns out for you guys. I am so curious. So with that being said, we are going to move on to our Capricorns. I am very excited because I am a Capricorn sun. So let's see what April has in store for my dear Capricorns. Oh, this is such a sweet card. 7 of Chalices. So with this card, I don't know too much about it. I know that it's a lot of happiness, that's for sure. So I remember it having that with it. So opportunities and extremes. So let's see. Choices and confusion, but happiness at the same time. While the 7 brings potential for amazing opportunities, these options and offers are insubstantial. At present, it's not clear what's feasible and what is fantasy, as everything feels up in the air, just like the floating cups on the cards itself. Well, she's more like just like up in the air. Let's see. Be discerning and find out what you can about each possible path. But ultimately, you'll need to choose by paying attention to your instincts and emotions. So basically, use your guys' intuition here. You're going to have a plethora of opportunities available to you in April. Lots of pathways to go, lots of choices. So listen to your intuition about which way is going to be the right way to go. This is not a test of logic, Go with the flow and trust your inner knowing. Don't rush. In relationships, the card can show new doorways opening again as joint finances improve. The 7 is also a card of the visionary and shows the beginning stages of a new project when anything is possible. Dreams and visions are additional interpretations. So my dear Capricorns, first of all, pay attention to your dreams in April. Okay, your dreams are going to be very vital. Listen to your intuition. You guys are going to have a ton of doorways opening up for you in April. The biggest thing right now is to keep yourself planted and figure out, using your intuition, which way is going to be the best way for you guys to go and move forward with. Okay? This is going to be a time of truly listening to yourself, and not necessarily logically or emotionally. No, this is going to be a time of listening to your gut, listening to your instincts, listening to your intuition, and really figuring out that way which opportunity is drawing you the most. So with that being said, my dear Capricorns, listen to your intuition. A lot is going to be opened up for you in April, and you're going to have a lot of decision making and a lot of choices. Remember that no matter what, I personally do not believe there is a wrong decision, because every decision leads us to lessons or blessings and your growth. Okay, so this sounds like it's going to be a very epic month. So with that, let's see what our animal spirit oracle has to say as well, in addition to the 7 of chalices. Hummingbird spirit, be here now. So it seems like intuition is definitely going to be a big key here. And as you can see, we have, a butterfly here with wings, and we have hummingbird here with wings. So it seems like you guys are going to have a lot of freedom in April. At least from what I can see, things are going to be very light, perhaps, and very up in the air until you bring it down and decide. So it seems like you guys are going to kind of have a lot of things going on, and you're going to be the deciding factor of what it is that, or how it is that you want to move forward. So let's see what our hummingbird spirit has to say. The hummingbird's wings beat so swiftly it can hover in seeming stillness as it drinks deeply from a flower. Hummingbird spirit comes to remind you that the beauty and sweetness of life is in the eternal now, the timeless present. Here and now you are becoming the person you wish to be, to have the experiences that you wish to have. Focus your energy on the flower before you, for what you desire is being provided. Yes, there are blossoms everywhere and choices can be dazzling. The hummingbird spirit message is that you have no need to go about in search of something better. For all that you require and desire is before you. You will know this as you become still, feeling your connection to Spirit who loves you unconditionally, and will always provide for you. So with that being said, my dear Capricorns, it looks like being still, being present, listening to your intuition, you will know which way to go with all the opportunities and all the ways and places that you can go. It seems like to really figure out exactly where you want to go and where you should go, be still, listen to your intuition, and be in this present moment. So, lots to think about, my dear Capricorns, but with that being said, I hope you have a fabulous April, and let me know how it goes. This is actually a really interesting reading, and I'll let you guys know how it goes as well. So now let's move on to our Aquarians. And let's see what the month of April has in store for my dear Aquarians. So, Seven of Pentacles. This is a great card. So Pentacles, like obviously, and this being the Seven of Pentacles, meaning finances are more than likely going to be very good. And probably there's going to be some kind of perhaps investments coming back to you. Or you're going to be nurturing some kind of investments as well. So let's actually read about this card. It seems like we've been getting sevens. We got a Seven of Cups with our Capricorns. We got a Seven of Pentacles here with you guys. Let's read a little bit more about what we have in store. So, work and the potential for success. So it says that there's a goal in sight. You are close to achieving it, but now is not the time to stop and reflect. The Seven of Pentacles is the card of doing. Keep your focus on what you want and what you believe you can achieve. This effort may feel relentless, but your hard work will pay off. So basically, no matter what, keep moving, keep going, and you will reach exactly what it is that you want. This card often comes up in readings to show the need to keep focus on your career goals or to work through a particularly tedious stage in a current project that leaves you feeling tired and deflated. You might be tired of the relentlessness of it all, but the reward will come as long as you don't falter. Also, the Seven can show saving for a home or accruing funds and clients to expand a business. In domestic affairs, the Seven of Pentacles can show that there's not enough money left for the little luxuries that make all the effort of saving worthwhile. Whatever your situation, keep going. You are nearly there. And in the future, you will thank yourself for your dedication. So basically with this card, keep going. No matter what is going on, you are so close. Don't give up. Keep going, my dear Aquarians. You guys are very, very spontaneous people for the most part, as far as I know. And so no matter what, don't be too spontaneous to stop what you're doing. Keep going, keep growing, because whatever you want is almost in fruition. Okay, so don't stop, my dear Aquarians. So let's see how the Spirit Animal Oracle ties into this as well. Let's see what it has to say. Butterfly Spirit, transformation is beautiful. Such a pretty card, isn't it, guys? Okay, so transformation is beautiful. Let's see what else we can get from that. Joy and the beautiful lightness of being alive and creative in the world is the focus when Butterfly Spirit flutters before you. Transformation is inevitable as you grow into your most beautiful and empowered self. Let's see. Indeed, you will go through some uncomfortable stages as you let go of the forms of your life that no longer fit the new you. Even relationships must go through shifts to match your new emerging self. If you focus on the beauty and not the challenges, stop taking yourself too seriously and choose to be playful, loving, and joyous, you will soon know the miracle your soul wants to experience through you. Today is a day for joy. Sow a light. Look around and see the beauty that is everywhere and in everyone, including you. So basically, even though you guys are working so hard, and I know you guys won't quit, remember to still take a pause and still enjoy life. That even though that what you're working on or what's going on in your life is being super tedious or it's taking forever, Know that it is to create the new you. You are working hard at it. It is going to pay off. And even during this process, it's so important to still enjoy it somehow. Okay, my dear Aquarians? So even through this process you're going through, even through this transformation, remember to still enjoy it. Remember to still stop and smell the roses. All right, my dear Aquarians, I hope you guys do enjoy your April, and let me know how it goes. It seems like there's going to be it seems like you guys are very dead set on what you're doing, and your transformation is going to be impeccable. All right, let's move on to our Pisceans. All right, my dear Pisceans, let's see what April has in store for you guys. King of Wands. So this card I'm not extremely familiar with either. So let's see what the King of Wands has to offer. An honorable man. So as the person, the King of Wands is a man of the world, and it's likely that he has traveled widely, experiencing many cultures and countries. His wisdom, very high standards that he applies to himself and those around him, and strong integrity. Courteous and considerate, he stays true to his virtues and acts according to his moral code. He is open and self-aware and does not judge other people on their backgrounds or beliefs. He often learns by listening to people talk about their experiences. As a free spirit, he respects others who don't conform. As a potential partner, he is passionate and communicative. As an influence, this is the right time to express your ideas and be the individual that you are. Summon your entrepreneurial spirit, make a plan, and what you propose will be well received. The practical support you need will be there, and you need to be the initiator. You need to be the initiator. What you do now reflects your truth. Don't let perfectionism get in the way of your creativity. What you do is more than good enough. So basically, whatever ideas you guys have right now, just do it. I think the biggest lesson, the biggest thing you could take away from this card is just do it. Whatever you're thinking about, whatever you're wanting to do, no matter what it is, just do it. Just initiate it. Just start. And you're going to get exactly what you want. So basically the theme, I guess, of April would be that you guys, apparently, like, everything is ready for you guys to start doing whatever it is that you want to do. Now is just your time to push yourself to actually start. Everything is going to work out for you, material-wise, finance-wise, people-wise. Everything is lining up for you. Everything is going to line up as soon as you start. So biggest thing here is just start whatever it is that you need to start. Now let's see what our Spirit Oracle cards have in store for you guys as well. Dog Spirit, be loyal to what you love. So I think this goes really, really well with this card because it seems like whatever you guys are wanting to start, be loyal to it. Be loyal to yourself. That's the biggest takeaway you can take from this, is be loyal to yourself and what you actually want to do. Don't, dilly-dally. Don't go back and forth. If you've decided to do something, just do it. Dog Spirit appears to remind you that although change is a part of life and all of us are meant to evolve, our love and commitments remain strong. You are loved now and can trust that this higher love is true. Spirit loves you, and love has arrived in many forms now, manifesting in the people you surround yourself with, expressed uniquely through them. Dog Spirit also says, be true to that which you love, for now is the time of good fortune. Be steady, as you recognize that people and things are always transforming. Your heart is loving and true, and Dog Spirit wants you to know that your steadfast commitment to experiencing and expressing love will attract and manifest more love. You deserve all of it. Have faith in Spirit's plan for you. So, my dears, with that being said, know that whatever decision, whatever you're wanting to start, it's going to work out for you. All you have to do is have faith and trust. And whatever you need to start, whatever you want to implement, whatever new journey you want to begin, is going to work out for you. So just do it. Really. There's nothing holding you guys back. Alright, my dear Pisceans, I hope you guys have a fabulous April. With that being said, I hope all of you have an incredible April, and feel free to let me know how it all goes. I'm very, very curious. So I hope you guys have an incredible April. Much love and light, and I'll see you guys in the next tarot video.